which is present over there. So it also gives us the language level constructs for avoiding null pointer issues. What it really means, immutability is good, no bugs due to nasty side effects. By side effects we mean lesser of, we are not changing the global state, or we are not changing something like, if you have a function like update user, it shouldn't be something like you are actually passing that object and that object is getting modified within that function and we are returning that function from there. So those kind of things are not present if we follow functional programming principles. Benefits from concurrency due to all the principles that we have discussed already. No more messy loops, and lazy evaluation means avoid unnecessary computations. So we don't compute anything until unless it is really required. It can have, I mean, some people can say that it has got its own implications, but this is what is coming from the functional programming principles. Some of the functional programming examples, we have Erlang, Haskell, Clojure, F#, Java 8 has got Project Lambda, Scala is one of them. One of the languages, JVM-based languages which implement this. R and Mathematica are very specialized language which are functional, which can be categorized as functional programming language. Caution. So if we look at, just look at these two examples. So first line, the upper one is a pure functional programming construct, but the next one is a mixed breed which is slightly imperative and slightly functional. You can see that the next one is actually more readable and more maintainable. So the point I'm trying to make over here is, it's not that everything that is covered, that is told by functional programming principles is a silver bullet. It's just a right. It just provides you tools by which you can have you can solve your problems more efficiently. So that's something which I'm trying to show here. I have one more example on similar lines. So again, if you look at the second example, it's more concrete than what we have the first one. So one-liners are not always not better. That's what I'm trying to say. Looking at the adoption, so functional programming adoption is like Facebook is using it in a T-chat application. LinkedIn uses actually Erlang. Twitter, UBS Credit Suisse uses Scala. A lot more players are there. I'll